This is my BMW E46 320i. Hello guys, I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you here again. Today I'd like to discuss with you my BMW E46 320i. The E46 is the fourth generation of BMW 3 Series since E21, E30, E36 and E46. Just like the E36, the exterior of E46 has revolutionary changed for the BMW design. It is very hard to believe that this exterior was designed by Chris Bangle, who also designed for the BMW E65, E60 and even E90. Well, among those models, I like the exterior of E46 at the top priority because it got many interesting change from E36. You can see the E36 had many straight line, many square, but there is no certain straight line square in the E46. At the very first, we got a very interesting design for the headlamps. And however, there's a different change from from E36 to E46. That is, the projected headlamp was gone. Okay, the very first E46 doesn't have any option for the project headlamps until the E46 330i presented in 2000. Before 2000, among 1998 to 2000, the headlamp only had this choice. I think it's a pity because since E30, the project headlamp is the remarkable exterior for the BMW all models. Thanks God, when it's minor change, all of the E46 got the project headlamp, no matter for standard or for option. That's a good news. The other change for the BMW E46 3 Series is the engine hood. Before it, okay, the E21 and E30, it got rear open for the engine hood. But at E36, it got the traditional front open for the engine hood. And to E46, it keeps this good habit. And it also, the engine hood covered with the front grills. But that is a problem right here. What for? Let me show you. Let's take a look when we opening this engine hood for the BMW E46. Okay, because it has the front grille built into this engine hood. If you want to open it, you got here. There's a knob right here, but the knob got another problem. Here you can see when I touch the knob, you can see the front grille is moved as well. Okay, so this front grille is easily to broken. This is my third set for this front grille. Please beware when you open this engine hood and at close. Please be gently. Okay, let's open it. Okay, you will see this car is the 320i 1998, which has the 2.0 liter engine. It got 2.2 in 2000 and suddenly get refreshed for the minor change. This engine room is full with this inline straight 6 engine, but this engine got produced for 150 horsepower. It is not very big, but okay, it's sufficient for the daily use. Maybe it's not very well when you get a full load or go to the mountain, but in city it is useful. And what else? I think there's a problem. That is this lid is not easy to open it because the space right here is not very sufficient. It is the problem. But BMW got a very good habit. It keeps this battery, this design for here. If you ever drove the Mercedes-Benz W140, you have the problem if your trunk couldn't open when your car has no battery. There is no such design in front of the Mercedes-Benz W140. Okay, all the BMW cars had this design in the engine room. I think it's very good. Certainly, it is BMW, so please beware if it is also easy to broken. So please beware when you're opening this engine hood. And certainly, we just said because this design, we have to close it very gently. So please don't close it right here directly. No. Please put around here, and yeah, it can keep this front grille not be broken so easily. Okay, the exterior has another problem for this car. The fender ignition lamps, it's easily to broken like this. Okay, this is my second set. It also broken. Oh, I feel so confused. And else, okay, the headlamp, the lens for the headlamp is also easy to become this color. It's not all transparent. Maybe just for 1 or 2 years, it will get a little bit yellow and a little bit yellow. Okay, it is another problem. The Chris Bangle design for this car, I think it got a very good job. This car is not as strange as the E65, E66. I like the exterior of E46. The Chris Bangle also keep the traditional BMW Hofmeister kink right here. That's good design. And you can see this car has a very small, very short trunk for this car. So it looked like a little bit like a coupe car. Certainly, the BMW E46 coupe has many different from the E46 Salon, as well as the E36 Salon and coupe. Okay, and the Chris Bangle has another design for this E46 is at the tail lamp. Actually, this L-shape tail lamp is not first shown in E46. We can see it at E34. Certainly the E34 got maybe just older. I think the design for E46 is better, much better. Too bad is that next BMW for this design is only shown on the minor change BMW Z3. And after BMW Z3, there's no other BMW got this design. I think it's another pity. At the rear, the Chris Bangle also keep this ducktail for the BMW E46. The ducktail shown on the 3 Series is since the E36. There is not a very obviously ducktail on the E30, but since E36 we got a ducktail, and this ducktail is designed very well. You don't have to add the rear wing, and this car looks very fresh and it looks very handsome. But however, there's another problem to be talk about that. This one, the trunk has to be open right here, and this is easy to broken. It is plastic. You can see there's some scratch, and it sooner or later you'll get it totally broken. This is my second one. I think sooner or later I get the third one. Okay, let's open it. The E46 got a little bit bigger than the E36, but we got a much bigger trunk space than E36. And according to the figures, we got a payload around 400 kilos for this car. That's very useful. And certainly it got this trunk lid. Please, this one is easy to broken as well. Please beware of that. Okay, let's close it. Certainly, please close it gently, or it will easily to be broken. And if you ever got the BMW E36, you will be very confused with its interior. There are many easy to be broken parts in the E36, but not in E46. Oh, that's to my surprise. Before I bought this car, I also thought, okay, the E46 may be much harder than the E36. It got a lot of easy broken parts, but actually not that. First of all, we can see The doorknob is very teeny, it's very exquisite. It is not as easy broken as E36 did. And this car is the BMW 320i 1998. It is officially imported to Taiwan. So we got some equipment. For example, this woody trim, and we got a leader in doorknob, but not for this car. This doorknob is changed from the 2000 320i. I take it from the broken car yard because at the very first, the BMW 320i in Taiwan don't has the leather interior. It is simple. The interior is much simple. So when I see the 2000 320i, which has higher equipment, okay, I change something to my E46. Right now you can see it. And there's another change for this car is the adjustment for this chair. Since E36, if you want to sliding this driver seats or the other side seats, you have to push right here. And at E30 or E21, the switch is right here. So many people get confused when they want to sliding the front seats because they will touch here. If you touch here, you will suddenly get down because it is for the cushion. It is not for your sliding. I have no idea why BMW got this design right here. Certainly, if you have the higher levels, it will get be electronically adjustable front seats. It is certainly. And you can see the handler is also a little bit different. At the very first, the E46 320i uses the handle just like the Z3. Okay, this handler looks like the BMW E46 M3. It is the standard equipment when 2000 for the 320 2.2. Also, I changed it from the broken car yard, and it got right here. We got leather, and it got a very good when we touch it. And we can see the dashboard. This dashboard is also for the driver. It is easy to touch, easy to operate. But there's an interesting change from the former owner, this Android system. I always thought we should keep it what it looks like when new cars. But actually, I have to say, this Android is fantastic. I like it so much, so I didn't change it to the original style. Although the former owner also gave me the original car audio system, but I still hold it in my trunk. I think this one is very useful, no matter if you want to get some information or even you get back. They got a back camera as well. I think it is very well. Certainly, when it was a new car, there is a very teeny 1DIN BMW audio system, and right here is the air condition panel. If you want to change to 2DIN, especially like this Android system, you have to put the air condition switch right here, right here. And this air condition is not bad, I have to say. The BMW air condition maybe not sufficient in Taiwan right here, but E46 got a very good performance. I appreciate that so well. Okay, here you can see I get my key get off, but here it still got electricity. That is a very big problem for maybe 90s, 80s BMW. No matter 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, get the same problem. So if you use this this power supply, please be aware. Please remember, take it off when you want to get off the car, or your battery will get power out. And we have the 5-speed automatic transmission right here in Taiwan. There is only a few M3 get manual transmission in E46 for officially imported in Taiwan. We always thought the BMW is a luxury brand. It should use luxury equipment such like automatic. This automatic is 5-speed and got the manual transmission mode. It is very funny, and this transmission have the logic. When you go to the mountain, it will suddenly change its gear and very properly. I like this transmission box very well. And we got the power window switch right here, and all the window get one touch. I think it's very convenient. Here is the hazard lamp, and it is very easy to be broken. So please get some spare when you go to the broken car yard. It is easy to broken. And what else? Okay, there's an armrest right here, and inside this armrest we got a very teeny drawer, but this drawer is very easy to broken. Here, take a look. Right, the plastic is easy to broken, and please don't use it as well. That's my suggestion. And what else? If you got the E36, you can see the glove box is also easy to broken. That is the same problem at E46. So please open this one very gently. When you open it, you can see the space right inside is bigger than the E36, but please take care of it. Please open it and close it very gently like this. Okay, this is the very first officially imported to Taiwan, the BMW 320i. So it got a standard equipment for the sunroof, or maybe somebody called it moonroof, whatever. But this sunroof and moonroof is not very friendly for those old cars. You have to pay attention if there is some problem when the water couldn't drain out. It will get leaking inside. Please take care of that. The interior revolution for the E46 is at the back seat. If you ever take into the back seat for the E36, you will think, whoa, what kind of BMW? It's very narrow. But that is not a problem for the E46. Let's take a look about that. Please remember, the driver's seat is my driving position. I am a little bit tall, so I got the front seat get back right end, and you can see there's still got some space for the legroom at the back seat. Let's take a look about that. Okay, when I sit in, I still got a little bit space on my knee right here. Okay, it's still acceptable. If this car is E36, I have to say I couldn't sit inside. And there's also still sufficient for my headroom. And there's still some interesting design, such like this armrest. And there is a rope right here. Okay, it's convenient. And we got some glove box right here. Please do not get something right here, because this case is easy to be broken. Okay, please take care about that. And there is a cup holder, and you can take it right here. Okay, there are 2 cup holder, and there are 2 cup holder in front side. That got totally 4 cup holder right for this car. Okay, and you can see where is another the cigarette box right here. Okay, but it is still easy to be broken. Please take care of please be aware when you use it. And here is a good design for the rear light right here. I like this design. Now we don't get the key at ignition right here, so it won't be delighted. But this is a very good design. I think it's even better than traditional right here. Right here, when you're reading, when you want to check something, it is very easy to use it. Okay, so I think the change of E46 at the rear seat is very important. We got a very big problem when we're driving the E36. If we got some people get a rear side, they will keep complaining, wow, this car is too small, this car is too narrow. But when I drive this car, nobody get this complaint. I think this is a very good design for the BMW. I ever bought E21, E30, E36 and E46. Among those 3 series, I think the E46 is very well for my recommend. This car looks like very fresh, looks like very handsome, and the parts and maintenance is not very hard. The cost is not very high, and this car gets sharp handling as well as those BMWs. Certainly, this car for 320i may be not very powerful, but according to your oil consumption and the tax system, maybe in Taiwan or other countries, the 2.0 is a very bargain choice. We got 318, 320, 323, 325, 328, 330 before the minor change for the BMW E46 in gasoline. The Taiwan got officially imported those engines right here. We don't have the diesel engine due to the regulation. There's no diesel E46 in Taiwan. We got a diesel 3 Series since E90, and after the minor change for the E90, we got a diesel engine. But I don't recommend if you want to buy the diesel engine for the BMW 3 Series, because those diesel engine is not easy to maintain. Maybe you got many power when you want to accelerate, maybe you want to go to mountain, but when you go to repair shop, the boss of repair shop will thanks for this car. So I don't recommend you to buy the diesel BMW 3 Series. This gasoline car is a very good choice because it has 2.0 liters with 6-cylinder. If you want to buy better power for 6-cylinder, you got to buy the BMW 323, 325, 328, which will cost higher tax in many countries. Certainly it is not a problem in maybe North America, but it is a big problem in Taiwan here. So I chose this car for my daily use, and I like this car very much. Okay, this video. I like to discuss with you with my BMW E46 320. If you also like the BMW E46, please tell me. And if you like to share about more BMW information, also please drop me a message. I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you here again. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.